Hello, I'm Chris Barker and welcome back to another song ranking video. Today we are going to be ranking every song on Bruce Springsteen's first album, 1973's Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. I will rank every song of the album from worst to best and give my thoughts on why. Now remember, everything here is just my opinion. If you have your own ranking of the songs on this album, please comment your list below. I've already done a full album breakdown and review of this album in the past, so after this video, please go watch that to hear more of my thoughts on this album. There will be a link in the corner right now, and you can also find it in the description below. Now without further ado, let us begin. Starting off at number 9, we have the worst song of the album. Here is The Angel. This is a song about a biker basically hooking up with a woman, possibly a prostitute. There are all kinds of religious and mythical imagery throughout this song's lyrics, but I feel as if Springsteen got lost in the imagery and forgot that the story he was trying to tell was not very interesting. While this song isn't horrible by any stretch, it is a bit of a bore, as it is very slow and does not differ much from the other songs on the album when it comes to instrumentation. At number 8, we have Mary Queen of Arkansas. This song walks so Springsteen's little ballads could run. The lyrics were quite rough, with some of the lines being quite bad. The Queen metaphor is good, but not utilized to its fullest extent. That said, for every couple of awful lines in a song, you have a good one, and Springsteen's vocal is honest in spite of the lethargic backing. This song may be very rough, but its importance cannot be overstated, and it did lead to some great songs down the line. At 7, we have Lost in the Flood. The lyrics of this song were a pretty good look at urban violence and paint a modern apocalyptic feel quite well. The song is, however, sadly lacking of a music aspect, as it feels overly slow throughout, especially for the subject matter. For 6, I'm going with It's Hard to Be a Saint in the City. This song has slightly weaker lyrics than Lost in the Flood, but is delivered with a greater energy and more forceful instrumentation. The song is one which embraces a morally grey viewpoint and has some good lines, even if it isn't concise. While I do feel like this song is too short and ends without proper payoff to the album, for presentation and forceful energy here is relatively on point. For number 5, I'm picking For You. The lyrics on this song are not as good as the previous two songs I discussed, but the energy is very high and the presentation makes it work better. This is a cheesy love/get-back-together song and is delivered with very frantic ham. For You is a sort of a precursor to many of the songs I love on Springsteen's later album, The River. Short, concise, cheesy, and most importantly, very fun. For number 4, I'm picking Does This Bus Stop at 82nd Street. This is a song with great lyrics and describes a frantic street scene in very vivid detail. Throughout all of this, it keeps up a Bob Dylan style of rhyming lyrics that roll together very well as the song goes quickly by. I do wish this song was a bit longer, as it is pretty short at only 2 minutes. Still, there's only a minor complaint when compared to all the good points of this song. Now, before we go on to my top 3 songs from the album, I want to remind you that if you like this style of video, to please like and subscribe to my channel, and also be sure to hit that bell button, as all of these things help me out a great deal. Entering the final 3, we have Blinded by the Light. While this song would be a later hit for Manfred Mann, I believe the Springsteen original to be the superior version. The lyrics may be just rhyming nonsense, but some of them, especially the last lines, were great. The importance of the song cannot be overstated. This song set Springsteen's first studio album off right with a fantastic cheesy energy and jazzy vibe right out of the gate. For the much coveted number 2 spot, I am giving the nod to Growing Up. The lyrics to this one, while occasionally obscure, managed to make it a very heartfelt song about breaking out from the crowd. You can feel a great energy, but the song also has a very down-to-earth feel, and most importantly, there is a true love of music in it. Growing Up manages to combine some of Springsteen's best from his slower ballads and the more up-tempo silly rock songs to make a truly standout track. And finally, for number 1 spot, I chose Spirit in the Night. This song is a real gem in Springsteen's catalog. It is a mid-tempo song, but certainly on the faster end of that. The lyrics tell the story of a group of young people goofing off at night. The lyrics set a very vivid and down-to-earth scene. Additionally, this is also the best song musically. Clarence Clemens really takes the stage with his saxophone here, and his backing vocals add a nice kick to the song. Both the perfect lyrics and instrumentation make this by far my favorite song on the album, and one of my favorites among Springsteen's discography. Now, once again, I'm going to list off the final list. For the final list we have number 9, The Angel. Number 8, Mary Queen of Arkansas. Number 7, Lost in the Flood. Number 6, It's Hard to Be a Saint in the City. Number 5, For You. Number 4, Does This Bus Stop at 82nd Street? Number 3, Blinded by the Light. Number 2, Growin Up. And number 1, Spirit in the Night. Alright, thank you all for watching, and please let me know your own ranking in the comments below, and be sure to go watch my full review of this album. I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.